Hey everybody and welcome back to Nightbringer's Watch. I am your host Falk, and tonight we are continuing our way through the dark streets of London. Last time we turned the sad saint of the dogs to some creature that we do not know by now. So he was a skull and we fed him our own blood, and it said that through this, vampires come to existence. So I do not know what we will face. This time we have some more actions here at the hospital. There's something else we can talk about with Dr. Swansea and with Lady Ashbury, what we will do. But before that, I think I found something last time as I headed to the hospital. So let's check this. You hear the music stopped and we go into this house. There are some low-bob prison cadets and rookies, but I think this is for some side quest that we had. Okay. Oh, you see how easy that became. So easy. What do we have here? Okay. Found some bullets. Looks like there are many notes around here, but here. Survey mission, 25th October, from Guard of Breven Command Post to East End Patrols. Object, vampire activity, hospital, survey, investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech. Then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. So we got a new hint about Thelma Hovcraft? Wrong target investigation update. Yeah. So I was right last time that this is part of a side quest. And I did not want to do this off camera. So you see, this is the way to Whitechapel, the bridge we crossed so many times, and it's close to our hideout. So if we go up there, this is our room, but I think we should go in through.
Fix me properly, a month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Some problems here.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Oh, what's that? Your drug provider is gone. Huh.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, so we had another investigation. Ah, right. As we've gone to the docks, I think we found some corpse lying around with a things we should gather for Dr. Strickland.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay, if I
I
had
can't
to stumble...
let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Okay. And there's our vampire theory.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Okay, let's ask some personal questions. Tell me about
Tell
vampires.
me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
No. You are a delusional woman. I don't know if I want to give any of these answers. Sure, she is in danger because of the rumors she spreads all around. And yes, she is delusional because if a human drinks blood, they may die. Yeah, she knows nothing about vampires. Let's go for a roulette here. Okay, I picked this. I go for nothing. Let's go for you are a delusional woman.
You are no vampire. You are a delusional woman, convinced she is something she is not.
How convenient to call delusional anyone who does not share your precious rationale, Dr. Reed.
True.
Tell me, Thelma.
Okay, can
What do
we
you really know about vampires?
can we give another answer? I want to try out every answer we have.
His victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
Yeah,
You
come to
mean
the
you
point.
actually saw a vampire here in London?
Yes.
Da,
And
da,
it
da,
has been the
da.
answer to my pain. I
It
must
would be
drink
nice
and
to
kill
know where
regenerate
you
my
saw the
body.
vampire.
I am a vampire too.
You are no vampire.
Oh,
You
okay.
are a delusional woman, convinced she is something she is not.
How convenient to call delusional
Okay,
anyone
so
who
there's
does not share your precious
we gave the
rationale,
option
Dr. Reed.
we think is right, and then it's set
Leave
to
you,
this.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Good. Let's head to Dr. Swansea to see what what other options we now have. Ah, here, Dr. Swansea's.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
Yeah, okay, I think we can go for every answer here, so let's first go with I found Harriet
I
Jones.
found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, she can barely
Doubt
move.
that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Any studies by the Brotherhood?
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
Okay.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one, a terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Okay. Do you know an old Bridget?
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Okay, nothing else we can do here. And you see the curiosity of Edgar. Hey, is this anything new? Letter of Rakesh Chadana. Let's see. Pembroke Hospital, 4th August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's open. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Rakesh Chadana, former doctor. So, we got more details about Rakesh Chadana. Nothing for this episode though, because next on the line is Lady Ashbury. Maybe she knew more or knows more about the Ascalon Club and old Harriet. Old Bridget. God damn it. Again, I said old Harriet. Good. Lady Ashbury should be somewhere around here, I think. And after we talk to her, I want to... Yeah, there she is. I want to rest, upgrade... Who's Beatrice? I want to upgrade our abilities and stats, and then we will face our consequences with Sean Hampton.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by Skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing Skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, Skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Okay. Yeah, they hide from everything.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Okay. That is good to know.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Yeah. It'd be a wise move.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Okay, then what?
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Okay, that raises more questions than it gives answers. But for now... What's wrong with you? Oh hey, there's a letter. Crumbed letter. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody dogs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you? Now rumor says some blokes from the dad's family are looking for you and one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. They may be some commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know to come back. Edwina. About how my husband has just got that stupid kid. Got that stupid kid. Okay. So Edwina is not Clay's sister, but her, but his wife, and she is also in a relationship with this wet boot boy leader. Okay, let's talk to that dude.
Hey, Doc.
Personal questions about your wife.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
You have strange brows.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Okay.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Okay. Medical checkup is healthy. Oh, we lost. Is this the guy we lost a hint about? Okay.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Good. Okay, now upgrading. God damn it, we should do that. Ah. Jump up. Jump. Jump. Okay. Now let's see. We have many experience points. So, over 5k. Nice. Where's this Blood Cauldron? That's an ultimate. We already have an ultimate. Can we upgrade our ultimate? Why can't we? It's locked. It's locked, alright. Shadow Veil and our Spring. We can upgrade nearly everything that we have. What is this? Autophagy. You drain your own blood to... Ah, yeah, maybe we should. Let's level this up to level 2. And then, let's see. You trade the instant health gain for greater regeneration. Okay. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. Ah. What's the ultimate part here? You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. 300 healing, 500 healing. Wait, isn't that just about the same? I think I go for a more instant part. Okay. Can we now with level 15 upgrade here our ultimate a bit more? Yeah, we could. Ah, we are lacking 300 experience points. Okay, yeah, that's all the modifications. I want to have those 300 experience points so we can upgrade our ultimate a bit more. Wait, that's it? Ah, I didn't confirm it, god damn it. Wait, we've done these 2 levels, right? Enter 2k in here. Yes, confirm. The following night. Portrait of a sad saint. If you've ever lived near the docks of East End, you must know who Sean Patrick Hampton is, and if not, you might have heard of him. His name is starting to spread through the entire capital, and the song it sings is one of hope. Sean is the humble founder of the Hampton Asylum, an establishment that he built with his own hands and convictions. The building, an abandoned warehouse gracefully donated by the Dawson family, then renovated and transformed into what is now the most famous asylum in London. The poor and hungry are welcome under his roof, and with them he shares his food, his care and his prayers. Sean Hampton came from a background of misery, but the hardships of life didn't disfigure or maim his profound trust in the Lord. If anything, the faithful man gained an acute empathy in exchange for the torments of poverty. His love of others is renowned throughout the docks. Where are those who didn't witness Sean cry at the sight of an infirm veteran, an orphan child or a sick mother? That's how he gained his nickname the Sad Saint of the East End. Sean Hampton is so respected that people still stay in his shelter even after the Sad Saint contracted a mysterious disease which forces him to rest a lot and take his meals away from his flock, while in some other parts of London people step back as soon as someone coughs in public. Men and women accept to eat and sleep in the Hampton Asylum. It's the safest place in the East End docks. The building looks dirty, the stench around the place is awful for a delicate soul, but there's hope and love there, and the death toll has been low and stable for days. E.W. So, Sean lives. And the health status in the East End, in the docks, is sanitized. How nice is that? Okay, then we raised the health status of the Pembroke Hospital to 98%, and there's still even this unknown guy. And the health status in Whitechapel is still serious, so we need to cure Mason Swanborough with the neuralgia, but it's the guy that doesn't let us in. So at some point we need to raise our mesmerize level. So we can get into the house and cure him. And then there's still this unknown district with another unknown pillar, which also awfully looks like a godly man. Good. I think I know the missing member here at the Pembroke Hospital. So let me check if I am correct. Because I think the guy is somewhere down here. I hear people speak, but I do not know where. There's the unknown guy. And hey, what is this?
It's locked, all right.
At which point do we get the ability to lockpick those?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Oh, okay. Your life in London. Why did you stay here?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Okay. Tell me about the war.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
You knew Oswald before?
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Mm-hmm.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Okay. Then let's ask about the phobia of rats.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, with fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Wow, that's
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
a hefty traumata. No wonder he's so afraid of rats. And there are many around here, so be careful, they are everywhere. This is Oswald, right? Are you Oswald?
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, it's Oswald.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
As a soldier, you're expected to kill the enemy to survive. Guilt is a powerful emotion and could lead to feelings of suffocation and oppression.
My God, you're so wrong. Believe me, I would kill if it happened again. Violence is part of who I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, we failed the hint. Ah, god damn it. So we had to go for the childhood. Okay.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
There's a new hint, but I think in the ultimate we failed there, the big part to cure it.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
So it's claustrophobia.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Okay. We got the hint, but
Goodbye,
The
Mr. Thatcher. Try to take
the
care of
failure cost us this part, I think.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Okay, and I think
Hello
we
again, Mr.
can't.
Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Nothing else here. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Good. I think that's it at the Pembroke Hospital for now. We found now everybody, and I think... Wait, it's this... Oh, hey, wait. Newton has a cold. Let's give him the treatment, and then we go for the main quest once more.
Really pissed me off this time.
I don't like Clay Cox. So where's Newton off about? Oh, running far and fast.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, making my
Doing your
round
rounds
as usual. Oh, hey, wait. No!
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Yeah. Let's give the
Some
medicine.
diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself. I cannot enter.
Fucking wands. Okay. Good. Let me check the time right now. Oh, yeah. I think we should stop the episode here. It's been a more story-based episode this time around. But I think next time we will have some more action. So, thank you all for watching, liking, sharing and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!